Yo, what is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'm going to bring you Naruto Shippuden episode 374 review. So, I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm going to say that I'm going to try to review Naruto Shippuden from this point on. Just for the simple fact that I want to see certain things animated, and it'd be really cool to, just see what the anime does that the manga doesn't, and, try to slide in certain dialogues, or certain moves, or certain scenes that the manga doesn't do. And animes are notorious for doing that. So, in this week's episode, we get Orochimaru, Tsunade's confrontation, and then the debut of the new three-way deadlock. And the three-way deadlock is originated from the legendary Sanin, and I'm assuming, because it doesn't clarify in this episode, that it's when they use their summoning jutsus all together. Now, the origins of that name will be explained later on in this review. But in the beginning of the episode, we have Naruto, Sasuke, basically Team 7, do their summoning jutsus. And everybody mentions, well, no, I believe it's the third Hokage that mentions this is a new era, this is the new three-way deadlock. I didn't assume that I'd ever see this again. And so, they all, basically Sakura uses her, summoning jutsu to heal the front lines of the warriors that have been injured, and you see them being their faces being healed and shit like that, and that's cool. It's useful. It's not cool because it's not cool. It's useful. And then you see Sakura. No, what the fuck? You see Sasuke and Naruto charging and getting ready to attack the main body of the Ten Tails. And Sasuke is riding on his anaconda, and Naruto's riding on his toad. So they get there basically in attack range, and Sasuke uses his Amaterasu Suzuno arrow thing, and Naruto uses a Wind Rasen Shuriken. And the second Hokage mentions that to combine those two at equal chakra and hit their target takes years. Even veterans have problems doing that shit. So they combine it, and they hit their target, which is the main body of the Ten Tails. And I thought it was funny when the fourth Hokage tried to name the move, but he was like, nah, never mind. And I just chuckled when that happened because, not everything deserves a name in Naruto. So after that, we just don't see them anymore. We don't see them anymore. We get flash over to Orochimaru, and he gets in the vicinity of Tsunade's torn body. And I was really hoping that we seen like a silhouette or a shadow of her body being split in half, but all we got was her forehead and above, wrinkles and gray hair, and then we see slugs like under her breasts. So, and it's implied that you see her body split in half because he tells Orochimaru does, he tells Sugetsu to bring her lower half and try to bring it close to her top half, so the healing can speed up after she bites Karin. And then, a flash later, they're sitting up, and we notice that the other Kages are sitting literally inside the snails healing. And the only reason that she didn't heal herself fast enough before was that she was trying to, continue their healing process while not letting herself die. So that made sense. So when she sits up and she's like all better now and shit, they basically have a confrontation. She's like, why did you do this? You tried to kill us, you tried to attack us, all this other shit, you left the village. And he's like, people change, or they die before they get the change. And Jiraiya died before he got, to change. Then they have a flashback of to how the name Three-Way Deadlock originated. And they're all in a cave, the legendary Sanin. And basically Orochimaru is being a real-ass ninja. A real ninja, Naruto. He's being a real ninja. He's like, we have to make sure this mission is successful. So we might have to leave Jiraiya. As a matter of fact, I'll kill him so you don't have to, worry yourself over healing him, and you don't have to see him die. I want you to leave. So Tsunade is basically like, fuck that. You come any closer, I'm going to kill you. And she says, I guess we're just in a three-way deadlock. Bam! The name of the move, or the group. And so when that happens, I guess Jiraiya puts his peace sign up to let Orochimaru know that he trusts him to the very end. But I don't see why he just didn't do this instead of this. I've never known Jiraiya to do this. Maybe I just wasn't old enough to realize that he did that. but I've never known him do this. This would have been the thing. So then they come back to normal time where they're like, oh yeah, reinforcements come too. They fucking stop the murdering of Jiraiya and the murdering of Orochimaru or some shit like that. And they basically, yo, we're here. Please don't kill each other. And then we flash back to present time, and uh, he's like, no. Tsunade mentions that Jiraiya probably trusted Orochimaru to the very end, and if he hadn't left, if Orochimaru hadn't left and changed, that Jiraiya would probably still be alive. And Orochimaru says something that I like. He says that there's no, there's never going to be uh, a sense of, consistency forever. If one of us doesn't change, then the other one will. And that's what he meant by saying, if I would have stayed and not changed, then he probably would have. So then he mentions that he knows what's going on in the war, and basically she should get back to healing the Kages, and bam, he just disappears. That was the end of the episode. How did I like the episode? It was cool. I like the flashback. I'm always love seeing the legendary Sanin together. So that's that. I'm kind of looking forward to next week's episode. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you thought about 374 and what you think about me doing Naruto reviews now. And I will see you guys next week.